The Rutgers Center for Nonprofit Leadership and Development was established to support, strengthen, and advance the nonprofit sector, both in our region and beyond. And we create learning experiences. Tonight's program, Reimagining Democracy, Justice, Reentry, and Community Voice Through Film, it reflects something that we believe deeply, that democracy is not just a system of governance. It is something that has to be built, protected, and reimagined. A Woman on the Outside is a documentary that follows the lives of women whose loved ones are incarcerated. It centers an experience that is often hidden. The daily weight carried by daughters, mothers, sisters, and partners who are in every real sense serving a sentence. For those of us in public service and in the nonprofit and philanthropic sectors, it matters in a particular way. When we talk about justice-impacted communities, we talk about the people who are incarcerated. We talk about reentry. We talk about policies and reform. And we talk about recidivism. All of this is undoubtedly important, but what this film asks us to do is to widen our lens, to see that the consequences of mass incarceration ripple outward into families, into neighborhoods, into the social fabric of nonprofits and community organizations that they're trying to hold together.
A Woman on the Outside sheds light on voices in the community that are vital for understanding key aspects of criminal justice reform. While service is often associated with the general act of providing help or assistance, community engagement is meant to encompass the work that is done in partnership with the community. The OCE's mission is driven by that same public service ethos, but we focus specifically on creating and maintaining strong relationships with the communities that we serve. By preparing our students to become the next generation of thoughtful and intentional public leaders, our future public leaders need to develop core skills of collaboration. This opportunity for teaching, learning, and discussion is just so important.
I am writer-producer on this film. There are two directors, Lisa Riordan-Seville and Zara Katz, who started this journey. I get emotional still. I cry every time I see this film.
The prisons are so far, hours away from Philly. I started the van service to keep families connected. It's sort of like therapy for me.
Miss Denise is going to another prison, so I know you like to sit next to the window. When she get out, you can just...
Through riding the van and spending time with these women and experiencing what that journey was, they realized this needed to be a documentary film. The way that you get access to someone who's incarcerated is often through a loved one, often through a female loved one. And at some point I said, what if this is a story about one woman saving one child?
Crystal, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
We're using Crystal to represent all of the women who are going through this, but Crystal is a human being who actually is living her lived experience.
My brother was sentenced to 10 to 20. Jabal, my oldest brother.
Just in and out of prison, cousins, serving life.
We're taking the audience through an emotional journey, but we didn't want to traumatize them.
I want my family home, but I don't think we know what it's like to be a family on the outside.
My dad, I didn't talk to him in a while yet, but I hope soon he calls me so I can talk to him. He's getting out next year.
And we have to keep in consideration that people are coming home from prison and they're coming home into the communities, and the first community they're coming back to is the family.
Yo, the city look different.
So if we don't recognize the needs of the family and support that and encourage that, then we're really leaving them without a lifeline.
Yo, you funny.
Answer it.
Oh, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing.
They're coming back not knowing how to work a cell phone, not knowing how to work a computer, not knowing how the world works anymore. I think the statistics is 1 in 4 women have an incarcerated loved one in America. Nobody comes back from the weekend and say, well, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, I got on a bus and I rode to see my incarcerated loved one. I took all day Saturday and all I could do Sunday was cry.
It's traumatic just to go to a prison. I would drop people off and, just be out there very emotional. The dynamic of a prison is set up to break us.
I have no money
for no lawyers or nothing. I don't have it. I don't. Why you do this to me?
When you are incarcerating a human being, you are incarcerating their family.
I think the film did an amazing job at masterfully weaving in a lot of the themes that both families and people who are incarcerated experience when they come home. In most cases, there was trauma in household or trauma in the personal experience prior to incarceration. There is most certainly trauma from the incarcerated experience itself.
Dad, how do it feel to be paroled?
You know what, baby? You can't make up 24 years.
If you've been away or 30 years, you don't know how to use a cell phone. How do you survive in a career? How do you launch a career? How do you get a job if you don't know how to fill out a job application on a tablet, or you don't know how to use software to get a place to live? And those systems impact all of us.
NJ-STEP, or the New Jersey Scholarship and Transformative Education in Prisons Consortium, is a way for incarcerated residents to gain college credits while in prison, and it's proving a successful reentry tool.
NJ-STEP is a consortium-based program administratively housed here at Rutgers University that began a good 15 years ago that attempts to sew together the work of multiple colleges in the state, working in partnership with our Department of Corrections to offer a seamless pipeline of college opportunity. We work in 5 prisons across the state. We enroll roughly 500 to 600 students in any given term. And when students come home, we have a really robust way of greeting them wherever they land in the community and ensuring that they have an opportunity to enroll on a local campus, whether they're completing an associate's, a bachelor's.
Former inmates can enroll at Princeton or a handful of community colleges.
More and more frequently now, we have students who are enrolling in graduate studies and master's programs and doctoral programs.
I never imagined going to college before NJ-STEP.
It was a self-discovery process as well.
I would say campuses are ideal places for folks to experience reentry. And colleges not only offer access to education, but colleges have researchers who can choose and pick their agendas.
This is just one small step toward reform and toward social justice.
This has historically been an anchor institution in this community. Ask yourself, how does what I do here at the university impact my local community? How can we leverage the resources of the university to support our community needs?